Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to a new video. This one is a following up of my previous video, which was about, or it was kind of an introduction on stop interrupting your light and what that's all about, and of course told from my own experience in consciously leaving the self-development focused and healing world. I want to talk about your existence. So I want to go more or further into detail in what stopping interrupting your light actually includes, and that your existence doesn't need to be earned by improvement, by healing, by conditions in general. Because your very existence is unconditioned. That's why you are unconditional love. And very common conditions that we as humans tend to tell ourselves are: if I embody this, then I'll be able to hold more of that. If I break through a certain pattern, then I'm ready for the next, or then I deserve that. If I heal this wound within myself, I don't believe in wounds, by the way, then, and so on. So we are in our minds creating an improved version of ourselves, and we are placing this on a statue. We are in general just placing it above ourselves, over ourselves. And we think we are only worthy, whole and complete, worthy of living. We only exist when we change certain things, we improve certain things about ourselves. That's in the essence what we claim if we keep on focusing on these conditions for ourselves. So the belief, for instance, that you have a money issue, or that you are abandoning yourself, is the belief itself that's keeping you stuck, that holds you back, that interrupts your light. Because in the essence, when you claim these beliefs, and then from this mental beliefs you embody this, you make this your story, and you keep on focusing on improvement, on I need to work on this, and it holds you back from the present moment, from your lights. And there's always guidance available from the present moment, from your light. Your light, the true essence of what you are, is constantly holding you, loving you, guiding you, leading you, showing you. But our ego mind, or small human hurt self, loves to judge everything, especially itself. So what if you allowed yourself to be everything, to experience and feel everything, to let yourself, and this might sound strange, what if you let yourself, you give yourself the permission to abandon yourself? Try this. Because what will happen is you'll come back to love. When we stop judging the judging, there's no force any longer that's based on the belief of separation that will go into these stories and into this embodiment or actions of abandoning. There's no resistance any longer. You let go of the handbrake. So you also let go of these beliefs and patterns based on the illusion of separation. And because of this self-improvement focus, this I need to work on myself focus, we keep on claiming that in the present moment we are not enough. We don't have the right to exist. We just see a better version of ourselves, while the present moment is all we have. It has always been the present moment. Yesterday is a memory. Tomorrow is a fantasy, it's an idea in our minds. It's just a mental story that we keep on bringing back in the present moment, and it's more comfortable to hold on to these mental stories than be actually in the present moment with your body, with your awareness, your consciousness that doesn't judge us, that just is, observes, exists. I'll give you an example. Last year, I began to awaken into the truth of what money actually is. And of course, this came in layers. And the first time I became aware of this, my ego started to judge again. So my ego created these stories that I have a money blockage and that I needed to work on that. And that belief, holding on to that, claiming that as the truth in the present moment, was the only thing that was holding me back to stay open, to be open, to receive of what life was actually trying to show me and give me and provide me into. And so after a few weeks, still holding on to this belief, I started to surrender because, and that's a common thing that happens for a lot of people in their awakening journeys, we get tired of holding on to certain stories based on separation. It drains us, and you'll come at a point that you realize, I just want to live. I'm so tired of focusing on this. And so you let go of it. You let go of this belief because you realize holding on to that belief that is the actual thing that keeps you stuck or holds you in suffering is you living in conditioned love, is you claiming that in the present moment you don't have the right to exist. You are not already whole and complete. You can't be alive. That's in the essence what you're doing. And you'll feel this in your body too. You'll feel, and that's okay too, you don't have to judge it or trying to fix it already. You'll feel the stagnation. You'll feel how you are in an energy of lack and separation. And this also actually comes from the energy of abundance. Why? Because we are abundance and we have free will, and it's more comfortable to choose abundance in separation and in lack than choosing abundance in freedom, abundance in wholeness, abundance in light. And what happened when I let go of this belief around money, my nervous system started to relax. I started to feel alive again. It was easier to enjoy myself again, to open my heart again for everything that I was experiencing. And guess what? Money came to me in the most surprising ways. Permission is such a powerful remembrance. Giving yourself the permission to choose, to doubt, to feel empty, to feel alive, to forget, to make mistakes, to feel horrible, to live no matter what. Because we tend to stop living, to stop allowing to what actually is. The moment we have a more uncomfortable experience, we feel uncomfortable sensations, we get triggered. But triggers to me aren't messages that come and tell you that you have to heal a certain thing, that you have to heal certain wounds, while actually you are just experiencing a certain emotion in the present moment that just wants to be felt and loved. A trigger is your ego mind that reacts to a certain circumstance outside of you in your 3D field of reality, and it reacts from a place of a past memory, from the belief of separation. Can you allow your small human self, aka your ego mind, get triggered and just let it happen? Don't even touch it, don't even judge the judging. Can you see it for what it is and letting it unfold by being the experiencer? Don't try to fix it, don't try to even understand or analyze it, because that's again reacting on the reacting. And what will happen is that your light will start to take over your existence, your wholeness, because you surrender to what you experience. You don't try to have control over it. I can talk so much more about that, and I will, especially in my new online group program in the container that I will hold in August. It will be all about embodying this light, this remembrance, applying it on so many human aspects, especially your ego and your body. Hosting this group program and container means a lot to me. It's very special because it's a bridge to my new purpose that I'm creating and receiving and putting out there in the world, which is called Movement of Remembrance. And remembrance to me means coming back to self, coming home to the truth of what you are, your light, your essence, your existence itself. And choosing this anyways, no matter what, also when your small human self is there with its shadows and its doubts and its fears and its urge to fix and to heal and to improve and to live in conditions. So it's accepting, fully accepting your small, hurt, separated human self and choosing your light, your truth anyways. That's such a brave thing to do. That's choosing love over and over again. And maybe you resonate already what I'm saying here. Maybe it's something that you have been applying for a while, or maybe you're still struggling with this and you tend to come back to this complicated, traumatic separation and spiritual based beliefs where you keep on seeing yourself as a project while you're just a light of existence. No matter where you are, this container will contain a lot of activations, transmissions from me, spontaneous meditations, other sharings, that I will give you to remember again, to constantly come back to remembrance and to train this muscle that you forgot that you had, this light, this unconditional love. It's all about training it, getting used to it again. And this program, this bridge to movement of remembrance, to the community that will unfold for movement of remembrance, which will be a membership as well, is called the initiation. And if you choose to apply to this program, which will also be a mini community, the spots are limited, and so there will also be space to chat, to share, to ask me questions, and you'll also get opportunity to be a founding member of Movement of Remembrance. If you want to know more about it, I've written several articles on my Substack about this. I also share frequently some things on it, about it on my Instagram page as well. You can find all the links in the description of this video, including my new program. But when you choose to be a founding member because you apply to this program, you'll get access to everything that is included in the complete membership at the highest price. You will be able to invest in it at the lowest price. You know, Movement of Remembrance is co-creating a new reality, a new way of living from the inside out, because that's exactly what the new human and the new earth is all about. It's acknowledging your wholeness again, your existence again, your aliveness again, and celebrating this and applying this to all these human things that we experience in this 3D field of reality. We less and less respond to what is happening for the mind outside of ourselves, and we more and more start to live from our inner truth, which will always be our consciousness, our existence. And so you are so welcome into this container. I'm so excited to remind you guys again of what you actually are. It's incredibly beautiful, powerful, and it's like the solution to suffering if you have the courage to come back to truth, no matter what. Although this human messy self is there as well in your experience. Thank you everyone for being here. And if you have questions regarding to this program, you're very welcome to email me, or if it's a short question, you can also leave it in the comments below this video. And I'm very excited to welcome you, to see you joining this container.